In today's Midwest Farm Daily, Door County cherries have become an icon of the county, and for good reason. They were harvested on the peninsula long before Wisconsin even became a state. Melaine Wells takes us to an orchard where picking is now underway.
Does anybody have a bucket?
So these are Montmorency U.S. tarts, and the reason I say the name is because when you're looking for cherries in the grocery store, well, let's face it, a lot of people are like, I want to put a red dried fruit in my salad. But if you find U.S. Montmorency tart, you're helping the local growers.
Growers like the Sorensen family in Sturgeon Bay.
We started growing cherries in 2008, which was the first year on record there was no cherries harvested in Wisconsin. So it was kind of a bust.
The season's scents have been much sweeter. They now farm around 100 acres of tart cherries, in addition to an orchard of sweet fruit for pick your own.
We have 14 different varieties out here of sweet cherries. So we have like a poster and a schedule so we know when they're supposed to ripen based on growing degree days. So what that means for us in kind of maintaining this orchard is that pretty much every 2 to 3 days we should be able to open up new rows. So that's why people are like, well, won't you be picked out? And I'm like, no, because I didn't even open half the orchard yet.
There is a lot of work that goes into maintaining a healthy orchard. Pruning starts in March.
We want to keep these leaves healthy. We want to make sure that the fruit all has access to light so they ripen evenly. So there's just like a lot of maintenance that goes into that. But that's why when you drive past a cherry orchard, it should look pretty perfect if it's a commercial orchard.
Now there are around 14 registered growers on the peninsula. Though they've consolidated ownership, the industry still produces a lot of fruit.
There's not a whole bunch of people wanting to get into the business. So we see that consolidation, but everybody in this industry really does help each other. We try to talk to each other before our season starts, so if we don't have it, we can tell you where to go if you're looking for pick your owns.
Not all orchards offer pick your own, some are purely commercial. But those that do welcome the public have made the experience a fun tradition.
So we have gnomes and fairies living in the orchard, and they're only in the sweet cherries because they're sweet like sugar. And we invite you and your family to come out, and while you're picking, search for fairies. And we're encouraging people to take your picture with a fairy, show it to us when you come up to the stand, and we will reward you for finding those fairies.
How cute. Picking will last between 2 and 3 weeks depending on weather. Be sure to check in with your favorite orchard for hours. For more egg news, join Melaine Wells for Midwest Farm Weekly, Saturday at 5:30 a.m. and Sunday mornings at 5 right here on Local 5.